Hello, what is up? This is the Nissan Gtr Nismo, and it doesn't really need any introduction, so let's just get to it. Now, first of all, let's go over the good with the car. See, what I like about the thing is it's easy to drive, but yet at the same time, it's also fun. Like, it'll still slide around and everything. Which moves on to the next good point, and that's why I need to turn the traction control off, because actually this car doesn't really need it. That's because coming off of corners, the all-wheel drive grip in this thing is just insane. It's so fun to see how soon you can get on the power in this car. It just puts it right down. And you expect it to kind of either understeer or just spin out, but it just doesn't. Watch that. That was mid-corner. Full throttle right there. Probably not the fastest way through a corner, because I did get a little bit of oversteer going off of it, but... And the fun thing is, this oversteer doesn't slow you down as much as you think it does. It kind of four-wheel drifts. Like a rally car, kind of, going off of corners. I really like it. The other interesting thing is, it's not the most expensive car ever. I mean, certainly a lot less than that Porsche. And you can also use it every day, because it's got 4 seats in a trunk. I mean, sure, I've heard the ride isn't very good. You can't really tell in the game because you don't really have the feel of the bumps, but still, this car will be very practical every day. The other thing I like is the sound is just epic. I mean, a lot of people don't like that. They've criticized it. I like the sound. I like the V6 sound. I guess that's more opinion than anything. So now you gotta get into the bad. I have to start to nitpick a little bit. But first I'll get into the handling. I mean, you know the car's really heavy. It's like 1,700 kilos, which is 3,500 pounds, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that means going into the corner, it's got to use all that weight. And the suspension in the all-wheel drive system in the front axle does kind of manage that really well, but it still can't get over the fact that it is a car that weighs that much. And you can kind of feel the car kind of go wide, especially mid-corner and even going into the corner. So, what else is there? You really have to get picky. This is a great car. It feels kind of tall, I guess. I guess that's just the thing that it had to fix with the next generation GTR. The other thing is, it's not what the GTR really used to be. It used to be a really good car for your money, like a car that cost a fraction of the price of a Ferrari 458 and would be even faster than it on a racetrack. But now, there are cars that you can get that are less money than this and almost as fast. An example is the new Mustang GT350R, which has a flat plane crank V8 and everything. So the engine's really high performance. It sounds really cool. But that still doesn't mean that this car is bad. It's still a good car. It just maybe hasn't improved. I think they need to make a new model of this. A completely new generation. I think it's going to be a great car. So, that's all I really have to say. If you like this video, subscribe and give it a like. I'm going to try to do a couple hot laps here, so I don't have to talk and drive at the same time. So that's all I have to say. Again, give it a like, subscribe. Also, make sure to subscribe to the other listed channels. And to see one of my previous videos, click on the video that is going to be shown.